Hello, this is Nobuko. This is Shibuya Station in Tokyo. Today is 6th December, a busy day. I'm going to the hospital for my regular checkup. Before that, I want to go to see my chef friend to share the bread I made. He runs a restaurant in Shibuya, which I brought me here. Today's video is vlogish. You can see the beautiful Christmas lights in Tokyo at the end of the video. Stay tuned till the end. Okay, let's go. In front of Shibuya Station, there is a bronze statue of Harajuku which everyone knows. However, I'm going to the opposite area today. The underground at Shibuya Station is as complicated as many other Tokyo stations. Considering both the subway and JR line, Shibuya Station ranges from 5 floors underground to 3 floors above ground. Even after such a long escalator ride, I still haven't reached the ground. Shibuya Station is the second busiest station in the world and is undergoing its once-in-a-century renovation. About 2.8 million passengers use this station a day. I don't get the full picture of the station exactly right. I'd love to make videos on how not to get lost in the station as I know Shinjuku and Ikebukuro stations better. This is the entrance of the Shibuya Hikarie, a 183 meters tall mixed-use building. I love the view of this escalator, which is very Shibuya-ish. This structure has always been a futuristic design. The Hikarie features extensive use of LED lighting and displays and combines shopping, dining, and entertainment. Finally, I go to the ground floor. It was a long way from the platform. Until recently, this was a large construction site. Now, a new building has been opened. Going through this building will give me a shortcut to my friend's restaurant. This street is Aoyama-dori Avenue. I'm now going to enjoy a delicious lunch prepared by my chef friend. This building is a hotel. I checked the website and found they have lovely rooms. I wish I could stay here. I wouldn't use here as long as I live in the Tokyo area. It is actually a shortcut to take the back alley, but I walk this way because this street is better known. Today's route is shown on this map. Turning this corner into the back alley, my friend's restaurant is close by. That building is a cinema called Image Forum. You can see rare films that are not normally shown here. I haven't watched many films lately, but used to come here often. New restaurant has opened. There are a lot of restaurants I'm interested in here. But when I come to this area, I only go to my friend's restaurants. So I probably won't visit other restaurants. I had a pork saute set meal for lunch. Topped with cheese, crispy on the surface and juicy inside. Delicious. This dish was served for 1,400 yen with a small cake and coffee after the meal. I'm full now. Now let's go to the hospital. There's an old iMac here. I wanted to get one. I once got a t-shirt with the design of that iMac at an Apple event in Tokyo. I kept it in my wardrobe without wearing it, thinking it would eventually become more valuable. The other day, I went to see my dad to get it. I found that my dad was wearing the t-shirt. Very disappointing. I got back to Aoyama-dori Avenue. Costa Coffee has opened. I traveled to Europe before the pandemic. I saw some Costa Coffee shops there. I was hoping it would open in Tokyo and felt happy to find it here finally. This building housed a facility called the Children's Castle. There was a theater in this building. My clarinet teacher was a band member in a musical that was performed here. The Children's Castle itself closed in 2015. That monument's title is Tree of Children, created by Taro Okamoto, one of the world-renowned artists. It's interesting to see how each child looks different. The monument shows Taro Okamoto's wish to treasure the individuality and the strength of children. The old sign is still there. The building on the other side of the road is Aoyama-dori. Aoyama-dori, which celebrated its 140th anniversary in 2014, is a comprehensive institute with a kindergarten through to graduate school. This is a United Nations University building. Although it has university in its name, it's not actually a university according to Japanese law. However, they do have a postgraduate function. The building has an interesting shape, but I don't think they would build buildings in this style today. As Christmas is approaching, the city is beautifully decorated. I love the atmosphere of this season in the year. "1.2 kilometers to Shibuya Station." Omotesando Station is here. Aoyama-dori Avenue and Omotesando cross at this intersection. Omotesando Station is served by 3 lines: the Ginza, the Hanzomon, and the Chiyoda lines. These 3 circles show the respective lines. Of these, the one on the left is closest. Here, the orange, purple, and green circles indicate the Ginza, the Hanzomon, and Chiyoda lines respectively. This stone lantern marks the entrance to the main shrine, which is located much further down the road. I have to cross this pedestrian crossing to get my regular hospital. In my opinion, Omotesando is positioned like the Champs-Élysées in France. A friend of mine who doesn't live in the Tokyo area says that going to Omotesando is exciting. But I rarely go there for anything about other hospital visits, so it doesn't excite me at all. Today, I'm here for a checkup for the hospital, which is a bit daunting. The hospital is almost there. It's located next to Airport Omotesando. Anyway, Apple Omotesando is huge. My mother has been in this hospital when she was young. Good luck, Nobuko. The approximate waiting time for my turn can be checked on my smartphone. There are 160 patients left. Fortunately, there is a cafe near here. I usually work on my MacBook there while waiting. It's 3:30 p.m. now and 65 patients are left. I just checked my iPhone and it says, regardless of the number of patients left, please return to the hospital after 4:30 p.m. It's almost 5 p.m., so I left the cafe in a hurry. The medical examination was over. My doctors apologized for the long wait for the checkup today. The Omotesando Christmas illumination is one of the most popular attractions in Tokyo. I saw this view this time last year on my way home from the hospital. In the early Meiji period, this was a green area with fields and forests. Omotesando was constructed in 1920 as a front approach to the Meiji Shrine, which was established to enshrine your Emperor Meiji and his Empress. In the Edo period, the area was the residence of the Asano family, who ruled the Hiroshima Club. There was also a long, narrow pond near here. The building on this right is now a commercial building. Originally an old flat building, it was built after the Great Kanto earthquake of 1923 to provide disaster-proof housing. The flat was so fireproof that it survived the 1945 air raid on Tokyo. This row of Zelvoka trees is the symbol of this street. These 201 trees were originally planted in 1921, the year after the Meiji Shrine was established. However, most of them were burned in the air raids during the Pacific War. The current trees were replanted after the war. That building is a shopping center that everyone who comes to Harajuku knows. It's popular among many young people and has various apparel shops. Harajuku Station is getting closer and more people are coming to the area. It seems that the people working here are younger than those in Omotesando. Tokyo has more green space than you may think. This is because there are many shrines in Japan, and where there is a shrine, there is always a forest. Harajuku Station is almost there. I could walk to Shinjuku if I want to. But it's getting dark and I'm a bit tired, so I'm not going to. The autumn color is breathtaking. It's already December, so it's not autumn but winter. I walked a lot today. It would have been a much more enjoyable walk if it wasn't for the purpose of going to the hospital. I'm now going to the Yamanote line from Harajuku Station to Takadanobaba Station. Someone said Yamanote line's train looks like a microwave oven. Do you agree with him? I do agree. I have just arrived at Takadanobaba Station. Takadanobaba Station is not a large station, but it is one of the busiest in the world. I now change to another train to go home. Takadanobaba Station is a bit difficult to use as there are a lot of people even though the platforms are very small. Many people are waiting for the renovation. I had a tempura rice bowl in the food court on my way. I enjoyed it a lot. Thanks for watching the video. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel. I'm also taking your request. Leave your comment. See you in the next video. Bye bye. まったね